It is a car associated with one of history's worst dictators. It is a machine that in its prototype phases was tested by the Nazis. And it was a vehicle with a design so unorthodox no major manufacturer wanted anything to do with it. This automobile of seemingly unprecedented ominence is in fact the Bug. Yes, it is in fact the Volkswagen Beetle, a car with a history as complicated as it is simple. But how did such a mundane-looking machine end up with such evil? Well, to find out, we'll have to go into some of the deepest and darkest fathoms of its history. It all began in 1931. Germany was in the grips of the Great Depression, and as employment fell, so did people's faith in the current government, which only seemed to add insult to injury over the country's seemingly unfair defeat in World War I. During this rather dark time in Germany's history, an automotive genius by the name of Dr. Ferdinand Porsche came up with the Auto for Jederman, or car for everybody. Despite limited funds and resources, Porsche was able to create several prototypes, but even so it seemed no one shared his vision nor his enthusiasm. That all changed in 1933 when the Nazis came to power, led by a pudgy Austrian-born mini-mustached madman by the name of Adolf Hitler. The Nazis took over Germany by storm. Later that same year, Hitler summoned Porsche to discuss the concept of a Volkswagen, or people's car. At the meeting, Hitler, who was a bit of an automotive aficionado himself, made the following specifications for the Volkswagen. That it should have an air-cooled engine, which it does, be able to achieve a top speed of 62 miles per hour, which it does, and be able to seat the average German family, which it does. And in terms of the Volkswagen's aerodynamics, Hitler also wanted it to be in the shape of a beetle, as he is said to have once quoted, "Nature achieves perfection." Right. Words coming from a man who slaughtered millions of people just because they didn't fit his definition of a master race. That makes a lot of sense. Well, that madness aside, the Volkswagen had to be all that while under 1,000 Reichsmarks.